Welcome, my friend. This is Wolfgang with Tools for Ascension, and today the guided meditation will be about meeting your inner child. Your inner child represents your subconscious, and you cannot access your subconscious without being in harmony with your inner child. When the inner child is not happy, you are not happy. And most of the programming, according to most psychologists, happens in the first 7 years of your life. We will be, in this guided meditation, get you in touch with your inner child. You will be communicating with your inner child, see what it likes, what it does not like, how it integrates into your life, the gifts it has to give, and the sorrows it is bearing, and we will assist the inner child in healing those issues and becoming clarity and establish a relationship, a supportive relationship. So, my friends, please sit in a chair with nice back support. Be very relaxed. Try not to slouch. Try to have a straight back chair. But be very comfortable, relaxed. Make sure you will not be disturbed. Do not drive any machinery like cars or heavy equipment. And please know that guided meditation is a shotgun approach. So if there's specific issues, you may have to go over and over, this meditation, or just do your own meditation. This is just a guideline. Also, the success of this meditation depends on the depth of your relaxation, the non-judgment, and the height of your vibration. The more elevated your consciousness is, the more powerful is your intent. And also, when you set intent, the strength and the determination of the intent. So these things are very important. Also, when I say an intent, let's say I invite an entity or do a clearing intent, I will say Amen with this. And you should, in your mind, maybe repeat Amen willingly and joyfully. If you agree, you don't have to repeat the phrase. And it's always good to smile, and in that way love and healing energies can be transferred. So sometimes I will remind you to smile. When you smile, you're open to love and healing. It is amazing how much faster healing happens when there is a smile on our face. Basically, smiling means I'm positive and open, inclined to love. Alright, so please lean back and close your eyes. And with every inhale, you will be becoming more relaxed. Especially when you exhale, and now you imagine that you extending your legs like taproots into the ground, and your spine too, and just fringe those taproots out into side roots and finer roots. And smile, because you're in the presence of Mother Earth. Mother Earth is smart. She loves you unconditionally. She's like your mother. She loves you more than any mother you ever had, probably. And so, on the inhale, imagine now that you draw her love through those roots into yourself, just like you would draw milk through a straw. and smile and draw it into your heart. And on the exhale, you smile again and smilingly send your love through those taproots into her, and just keep going back and forth now. Then smile as sweet as you can and inhale all the way. And exhale all the way. The deeper you breathe in and out, the more energy, the more chi you will draw in and out. And draw that love on the inhale into your heart, and on the exhale just expand it in your heart. Make it, that whole chest cavity, feel nice, like a glowing, nice little sun in pink and green. Now put your tongue up to the soft palate and imagine drawing the love from heaven into your heart, and on the exhale you send your love with your breath all the way to the ceiling. Back and forth. And we asked some healing angel, Angel Gabriel, to come and clear your crown chakra now, and also your root chakra, and your whole shushum, that means your whole spine now. Amen. And keep breathing back and forth and smile. Just keep smiling and breathing while I talk. This connecting with heaven and earth, balances your energy. It connects you with your different energy centers and unifies them, and puts you into a higher state of consciousness. And now imagine drawing that love from heaven into your heart and expanding it into an even more lovingly glowing sun in your heart. And now we ask the cosmic Christ, which is the love of all the beings in creation that love unconditionally, to form a cloud of love around you. And this cloud will carry you into even higher, more expanded consciousness. And the cloud is taken off now, and you float higher and higher and higher. And the higher you float, the more relaxed you become, and you expand and become more relaxed. And with every inhale, you seem to be expanding double. And with every exhale you take, you just release even double the tension. So you're becoming more and more relaxed, and seem to be expanding more and more into your higher consciousness. And now the cloud gradually stops and transmutes into this beautiful bubble that surrounds you and protects you. It is like a womb to you, and you just kind of float. And now you ask your inner child, it's a sub-aspect of you as a little boy or little girl, to come into your presence. Amen. Just think amen. Now your inner child appears, and look at it, and smile at your inner child, and greet it. And before we drew the love from heaven and earth into your heart. So now do the same thing. Draw it into your heart on the inhale, and on the exhale, you send your love to the heart, from your heart to the heart of your inner child, and say, I love you. And just keep drawing the love in and projecting it into your inner child that's in front of you, and smile sweet. Maybe hug it and just keep putting in that love. And you might cry. If you cry, it is fine. This is very purifying. Just go ahead and cry. It's very good. Feels awesome, I know. And just keep pumping that inner child with love. Alright, and we asked any angels that are expert at this to clear any blocks that you have in communicating with your inner child now. Amen. And then, while you're projecting love into this inner child, see if it's happy or not. And it's time to get to know each other. So ask the inner child, how does it interact with you in your life? How does it, is it part in your life? And you may remember certain scenes, memories flashing by, and then this is how the inner child manifests through you. And now, ask the inner child, what are the gifts that it'd like to give through you to the world? And maybe start with the 3 most important gifts it is giving to you. And observe, it also may be memories or thoughts, ideas, sometimes visual, it depends how you're wired. And do not think that you're judging right now, just really let it happen and observe. Do not think that you're making it up. So again, what kind of gifts does the inner child give you and the world? And now we ask it, if it would like you to change anything in your life, what are the 3 things that it would love you to change, to make it more happy? And also, it should show you, how it will affect your life if you do this. So let's start with the most important. What would it like you to change the most? And how would that affect your life if you would start doing this? And now the second most important. How would it like you to change as next? And how would that affect your life if you would start doing that? And now the third most important. What would your inner child love you to change next about you? And how would that affect your life? Alright, and we asked for help to manifest this from our higher self, any part of our own being, and maybe our spirit guides too. Amen. Now ask it, what is bothering it the most? like, from the past, trauma, maybe it got molested, or it got beat up or put down. So let's just ask it, We're here to support. And so what is bothering your inner child the most from the past? Let's hear. Okay. And personally, I like Mother Mary to do the healing on children. She's very good, and I ask for her presence. You may ask maybe, her too. Just say amen. We ask for your presence. Otherwise, just invite, maybe your own intelligence, your inner, your own higher self, or whoever helpers you have and trust to do the healing. But I will do it with Mother Mary, and I ask Mother Mary, please remove as much trauma from this child, in this case, as possible. Amen. And you also at the same time, breathe love into the inner child from heaven and earth. And your inner child, you should just, give up that pain or whatever it is. Release it. Forgive. Release. Let go. Smile. Breathe into the pain. Whatever it is. Let go. Forgive. Release. And now we ask the inner child, what is the second most painful thing that is holding it back? And how is it still affecting our life? Let's have a look. And again we asked Mother Mary to please heal this wound in the inner child in us now. And we breathe love into this wound, into the inner child. And the inner child forgives and lets go. Gives all that pain to Mother Mary. It feels so good. Just letting go, giving that pain to Mother Mary. And if you cry, if you have to cry, just let it rip. Just cry. This feels so liberating if you can cry. Let that pain out. Crying is the sign of strong emotions. And of course, releasing a lot of pain is a very strong emotion. And the more you can express a strong emotion, the better it will release. So crying is very helpful, very purifying to release any stuck emotions. Alright, and whatever, healing more has to be done on this, we asked Mother Mary to continue automatically till it's finished. But now we ask the inner child, what is the first most bothersome thing for it? Alright, and we asked Mother Mary to also heal that. Now, amen. And smile and breathe love into that inner child. Anywhere you see darkness and discomfort, and have the inner child release all that pain, all that fear, maybe loneliness, whatever it is, to Mother Mary. Amen. Okay, and now as the inner child has had some healing, it is time to play together. And let us play, just fly like an eagle. You both shapeshift into eagles and just imagine, you flying over Mother Earth. The most beautiful vistas you like to visit, you can just do. And you fly loop-de-loops and left and right curves. Just enjoy yourself. You have fun and you can screech and giggle and laugh, just fly around. It's a liberating experience. It's having fun with your inner child. Ah, yeah, enjoy. And while you're cruising, ask your inner child if there's anything else it likes to share with you. Anything that hasn't been covered. Now is the time to share. And see what it has to say. Okay. And if you want, you can make promises to your inner child to incorporate more into your life. And ask how, you can do this best. And what would be the effect on it. Now, Amen. And now ask your inner child, what is the best way to contact it? Or for it to contact you? Is there going to be a certain sensation, a certain thought, a certain memory, maybe a song, maybe a smell, whatever it is, just work out a code. So it's, time to communicate and also see what is the best and funnest way for you to communicate with your inner child. Ask now. And now it is time to leave this meditation. Your inner child will always be in you. And you will easily remember its presence and send it love and be one with it. Any lessons, anything it told you, you will easily remember too and integrate it into you. And you will drink plenty of water and have good rest and reflection time to integrate this lesson that you learned and to detoxify. And now I will count to 3 and you will be back fully awake in present day consciousness. 1, and you start feeling your toes and your fingers. And 2, your body snaps back into your heels, into your hands. And you become aware of your surrounding, of the noises. And 3, you open your eyes and you're fully back aware in present day consciousness. And you feel happy and relaxed and full of energy. Amen. Have a good time. Subscribe to my videos. Write me, see how it's going. I love you. Bye bye. Namaste.